So I said this last night during my Backlash review that WWE has the components now to begin bitter Roman Reigns. And that could lead up to his heel turn. Now, I said that they probably will never do it because, again, it's WWE and they don't want to turn Roman Reigns heel. That being said, tonight it seems like it. I could be wrong on it based on what happened at the end of the triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, and Finn Balor, I'm sorry, with Jinder Mahal getting involved at the end of the match, costing Roman Reigns the match. We can start seeing another layer to that. Roman Reigns tonight on Raw called himself the uncrowned Universal Champion, which at the same time is kind of cringe, but hey, it is what it is. It's funny because WWE on their Twitter handle early in the day, they went on to say that, hey, Roman is the uncrowned Universal Champion, and based on what happened, does he deserve another opportunity against Brock Lesnar or for the Universal Championship? And let's be real about it. It's not the end for Roman Reigns and Money in the Bank. I'll be honest, I don't want to see him involved in the match, just like all of you. But there's that part of me that says, hey, WWE's not going to learn, and they're just going to add him into the match in some way, somehow, come the Money in the Bank ladder match. Overall, I thought Monday Night Raw tonight for May 7, 2018, I'm not going to say it was, oh my God, an amazing show or a great show at all. I thought the show, honestly, for the fact that they're starting the Money in the Bank qualifiers, we're starting to see some development in feuds. And yes, there was a cringe moments here and there. I thought Raw tonight, honestly, was alright. I'm not going to say again it was crazy or amazing. That's my opinion, though. I, as always, Mother Flowers, want to hear from you. In the comment thread of this video, give me your thoughts on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw for May 7, 2018. Or if not, let me know on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I tweet throughout all these shows. Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, Impact Wrestling as well, pay-per-views, and above all else, with all of you as well on social media. All you awesome Mother Flowers. I did say that I did record a Backlash review last night. It's up on the archives. If you have not watched that video yet, go out of your way and watch it whenever you get a chance. I will be uploading the Backlash vlog that I did, like a day in the life vlog, if you will, on the channel tomorrow by the afternoon time. So again, if you're new to this channel, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hit that sub button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up and share this video and all the videos as well on throughout all your social media platforms. Mother Flowers. So the show kicked off with Kurt Angle talking about, the show keeps on going. They had a crazy WrestleMania. They had the Money in the Bank, my bad, the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. They now had Backlash, and now they're on the Money in the Bank. The show just keeps on going, and everything is settled in the ring, and how there's going to be 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches at Money in the Bank for the men and for the women. So what it looks like is going to be for the men, 4 men from Raw, 4 men from SmackDown, and for the women, 4 women from Raw and 4 women from SmackDown Live, which I honestly am all for, because the last thing I want to see is 2 ladder matches in 2 brands. I don't want to see that. Less is good. Let's just be clear on that. And he kept talking, and then out came Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman talked about when he was a kid how apparently, how he was a kid and his friends made a tree house and they wouldn't let him in. So because of all that, he knocked down the tree with all the kids in the treehouse. I thought it was stupid and it didn't make sense to me at all, to be honest. I mean, people criticize Roman for the nursery rhyme promos from back in 2015, 2016 and shit like that. But yeah, people kept quiet for this one. Just saying. But nonetheless, Braun went on to say that, hey, he won at WrestleMania, he won the greatest Royal Rumble, he should be in the Money in the Bank ladder match or qualify for a match, whatever the fuck it may be. And Kurt Angle was like, yeah, you're on a roll. You're on a freaking roll right now. And then you also that he won at Backlash. yesterday with Bobby Lashley. They beat Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and then out came Kevin Owens, the birthday boy himself. And Kevin Owens wanted to say that, hey, actually, it's him on a roll. He should be in the Money in the Bank ladder match right now. And the fact that Stephanie McMahon could be watching and Kurt Angle has to do what's best for business. And Angle was like, you know what? I am aware Stephanie's watching. Thank you for mentioning that. But at the end of the day, everyone has to have a qualifying match. So, because Kevin Owens interrupted Kurt Angle, just like Braun Strowman did in some way, shape, or form, the first qualifying match of the night was going to be Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman. The match needs to start now, because that's what Kurt Angle always says. The match starts now. It's an impromptu match. So today on Raw, we had 3 qualifying matches. 2 for the men and 1 for the women. All right. And this match, honestly, was there. I didn't think much of it. Yeah, Braun got a massive pop from everyone. Oh my God, get these hands and shit like that. And essentially, Braun Strowman got the win. Nothing really big here, to be honest, here, other than Kevin Owens getting tackled outside the ring by Braun Strowman. So Braun Strowman is the first man to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Whoop-de-doo. All right. Also, during the show, they had people play, like, they were airing videos, or video promos, if you will, from their smartphones, from the men and the women, talking about entering the Money in the Bank ladder match. So we had Alexa Bliss talk, Baron Corbin, The Ascension for some reason, also Breezango, just to name a few. But that was that. Again, I guess ways to get people excited for Money in the Bank and get people excited for the match, which is fine and dandy when you think about it. We then had the second match on the show. We had Baron Corbin and the Revival going up against No Way Jose and Titus World Slide, Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. I'll be honest, this match was there for me, whatever. No Way Jose came out with his conga line. I'm giving it 6 months. It's not going to last long, to be honest. And I'll be honest, nothing put more of a smile on my face seeing No Way Jose getting pinned, which happened. Baron Corbin hit the end of days for the pin on No Way Jose, and maybe somewhere down the road, Baron Corbin gets added to the Money in the Bank ladder match. We'll see. We then get the first qualifying Money in the Bank ladder match for the women. We had a triple threat. We had Sasha Banks versus Ruby Riott and Ember Moon. I thought, honestly, this match was a very, very good match from the women. Literally, people going crazy back and forth. The crowd in the arena were literally, chanting, "This is awesome," what have you. Ember Moon did like a tope suicida outside the ring. It could have been anyone's match. The Riot Squad did get involved. Bayley came out. A moment in the match as well. But when it's all said and done, right? It was all said and done. Ember Moon hit the Eclipse, and she hit Ruby, right? But at the same time, Sasha got the effect as well, and she rolled out of the ring. And essentially here, Ember Moon pinned Ruby Riott for the 1, 2, 3, and she is the first woman to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And then backstage, she was being interviewed by, I want to say Charlie Caruso. And she wanted to say that, hey, watch her win the Money in the Bank ladder match at the pay-per-view coming up in Chicago. And again, listen, I think Ember Moon is a good favorite to win. I think she is. Granted, we don't know who else is going to join the match, but I think, honestly, her being the first candidate to enter this match is good. You want to show, I guess, that underdog story, even though Ember Moon really doesn't have really much of an underdog story if you followed her through NXT. Now, we'll see how that goes, but I think essentially her being the first one to enter is good. I do feel at the same time, though, hey, Ruby Riott's been on a roll, beating Sasha, beating Bayley, that she should be in that match as well, but I think eventually she will. So will Sasha and Bayley, but we'll see how all this goes down the road. We then get a sit-down interview with Renee Young and Bobby Lashley. And I'm telling you right now, this was the most cringe, most pathetic, most sad, most disappointing, everything you can think of combined all in one for a way to get to know somebody. And that's what I think they were trying to do. They're trying to have everyone know the other side of Bobby Lashley, besides the Dominator, right? They talked about his time as a high school wrestling champion, how he was in the NIAA, I guess the National Military Wrestling Team as well, and all that. How he at one time was in WWE, how he came in, he was the ECW champion, he was the US champion, how he apparently headline of WrestleMania. I mean, he was a big profile match, WrestleMania 23, with him being in the corner of our now president Donald Trump as he went up against Umaga in the Battle of the Billionaires, right, and all that. But they also wanted to say that after all that, he left WWE and pursued a career in mixed martial arts in Bellator, where I believe he was like 15-2, something like that. And I know a lot of people within the Impact Wrestling fanboyism got a little got a little sour, a little salty, because how come they don't reference Impact Wrestling or TNA? I think the reasoning is because, well, you want to show pictures of him being the TNA champion or the Impact World Champion, what have you. And I think because they don't have the rights, or WWE doesn't have the rights to those pictures, or Impact Wrestling wouldn't allow it. Like, it's one thing if for WWE to get footage and pictures of the Hardy Boys. As you all know, WWE and Impact Wrestling are both working on a DVD and a Blu-ray for the Hardy Boy. That's one thing, right? Another thing is them getting for somebody else. It's not going to happen. Should it happen? Yes. Now, I'll say this, I think, and I said this before, even when Lashley was in TNA, like, Lashley is now the wrestler that WWE wanted him to be years ago. Now, this to me failed because the sit-down interview was just a complete waste of time. They talked about how, Lashley as a kid, how he had all these sisters and every sister beat him up a certain way and shit like that. It just came out so cringe. Like, imagine me, right? Hi, I'm Heel Steven, but at the same time, you may know me as Steven, and I have an older brother. My older brother was the favorite of the family. I also have a cousin, a bunch of cousins. My cousin Diego, my cousin Rosemary, my cousin Andrea, my cousin Mark, my cousin Phil, my cousin this, my cousin that, and every single cousin and single brother and sister, they were all different to me. But you know what, though? I know in a way they loved me and they cared for me. This came out so, like, ugh. Like, I get the direction they're trying to go with. Like, hey, you want to showcase Lashley in a different light. Let's get to know a different side of Bobby Lashley. It just didn't come out right. The execution was sloppy as all hell, And I said this during my Backlash review, and I've been saying this throughout all my Raw reviews. You just cannot sell me that Bobby Lashley is a babyface. No, it's not going to work. No, motherflower, it ain't. This is where I wish they would start calling him Walking Armageddon. Yeah, he still has the headband, which is cool. It's cool, all fine and dandy, but it's like, he just sucks as a babyface. That's what it is. Like Roman, right? People are not in favor of Roman, Roman this, Roman that. But the same thing with Lashley. It's the same thing with Bobby Lashley, And we'll see where this goes next. I can't wait to see the part 2, if there even is a part 2. But we'll see. We got Jinder Mahal and Chad Gable. This match started backstage because Kurt Angle was with Zack Ryder, and Zack Ryder, I guess, wanted to be added to the Money in the Bank ladder match, whatever the fuck it was, or to qualify for the match, right? Then Jinder Mahal talked about how it's not fair that, he's not involved and it's been a conspiracy. How Roman Reigns getting all this treatment and not Jinder Mahal, and how he should be placed in the Money in the Bank ladder match tonight and make it a fatal 4-way, right? Or something like that. Right? And then Kurt Angle's like, no, but if you beat Chad Gable tonight, then I'll think about putting you in a Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier. So essentially, it's a qualifying match to qualify for a qualifying match. That's what I got, but really didn't come out that way for some people. But hey, it is what it is. Chad Gable and Jinder Mahal. The match, honestly, it was 50-50 booking. Like last week, Chad Gable pulled the upset win on Jinder Mahal, and tonight Jinder Mahal got the win. At the end of the match, Sunil Singh tried to talk shit to Chad Gable, but Chad Gable got an attack on Sunil Singh, which then caused Jinder Mahal to beat the holy hell out of Chad Gable after the match. Essentially, too, after this, you see Kurt Angle and Jinder Mahal backstage. I guess Jinder went back to the locker room where Zack Ryder was at the time as well. My bad. And then he went on to say, hey, he demands to be added to the triple threat main event later on tonight between Balor, Zayn, and Roman Reigns, and make it a fatal 4-way. And Kurt Angle was like, hell no. So then we get the Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler versus Heath Slater and Rhino match, tag team match playa. And I'll be honest about it. I thought, for what you're trying to showcase here, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler as this dominating, duo, right? They are from, I guess, the old regime, if you will. And they're sick and tired of seeing all these new stars coming in and how they're just acting in the locker room area, how they're just there fighting just to get a paycheck, nothing else, nothing less. And it was a short match, obviously. I ended up with Ziggler and McIntyre hitting the Claymore zigzag combo for the 1-2-3. Again, just a short match. I'm liking this team. It's only a matter of time till they become tag team champions. I do believe that. I think more than anything, this benefits more Drew than Ziggler, in my honest opinion. But at the same time, yeah, just like everyone else, I want to see, Drew McIntyre be that singles guy, wrestle for the Universal Championship, be a challenger somewhere down the road. But I think this is for something. I think this is something for him to do right now. In the meantime, so let it just be. We got a Elias concert back. Yeah, Elias concert. As you all know, Elias last night at Backlash was interrupted by the New Day, No Way Jose, and the Conga Lines and Rusev Day. And he made a song today. He got interrupted again by Bobby Roode, and we have a match again, Bobby Roode and Elias. And I'll be honest with you guys, I hated this match because for the third week in a row, we're getting this shit. And I didn't like it the first time. I didn't like it the second time. And now it's just like, get this shit out of my television. Like, come on, bro. Nah. Hell no, Mother Flower. Hell nah. And obviously here, Bobby Roode got the win. Hit the glorious DDT. But again, it's just that whole, like, hey, you win one, now I win one. But in this case, Elias already won twice. Well, technically once, but you kind of get the idea that the second match was stopped. But still, it's just that thing where it's like, ugh, let it be over with already, But it is what it is, okay? We saw backstage, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they're planning out because, again, Zayn's in the main event in a triple threat match, and Zayn wanted to know if Owens was going to have his back, even though, as you all know, at Backlash, Owens and Zayn had like a little miscommunication, and again, it seemed like Zayn was trying to make up with Owens, but Owens was like, all right, fine, whatever. And that was that. Yep, and the yeah, and whatever, like I said. We then had the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins, come out and say that, hey, he's going to issue now an open challenge to anyone on the roster. People were chanting for Ryder. Because, again, Zack Ryder's from Long Island, right? And Rollins tonight was in Long Island. I believe Nassau Coliseum, or the new Nassau Coliseum, whatever it was. And people were chanting for Ryder. And then out came Mojo Rawley. And he told Rollins that he told Rollins, after all of this, Monday Night Rollins will become Monday Night Rawley. And this match, for what it was, it impressed me. I thought, for what it was, a good back and forth match. Mojo Rawley had some good offense in this match as well. Jonathan Coachman was referencing on commentary how amazing, Rawley looks after having knee surgery. And when it's all said and done, though, Seth got the win, hit the curb stomp for the 1-2-3. I'll be honest, I am digging the idea of them doing the open challenges. I'm all for it. As long as the level competition gets up and up. But we'll see where all this goes somewhere down the road. We get a tag team match between Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt versus Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. And it's crazy to think, right? You got Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt that are brothers, right? Essentially, they're brothers here on opposite sides of the ring, opposite sides here. And this match, for what it was, it didn't really go along. It was nothing really there other than Hardy and Wyatt hit a double team, a Sister Abigail, right? And they won. And apparently, Axel and Bo are calling them now. They're now calling themselves Stay Tuned. That's kind of, okay, random name, Stay Tuned. I don't know how far that will get, or if they'll even come up with a t-shirt on WWE Shop. but we'll see. We'll just see, mother flowers. We then get the main event of the evening. We get Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. And I thought, honestly, this match was entertaining. It was an entertaining match. There was a moment in the match where both Zayn and Balor took out. They literally took out Roman Reigns. And then Finn Balor hit a coup de grace, I think off the camera equipment to Roman Reigns. And it was down to Sami and Finn, and people were going crazy because, again, they don't want to see Roman Reigns in Money in the Bank or be put in that spot again. They don't want to see it. So Roman gets back into the ring, right? And it seemed like Roman Reigns was going to actually win. The nerve of WWE to actually have Roman win after winning at Backlash, right? And what do you know? Roman about to, do the spear or the Superman punch on the corner, and Jinder Mahal, Jinder My Balls, who wanted to be placed in this match as a fatal four-way, who does not like the fact that Roman is getting this special treatment, right? He cost the uncrowned Universal Champion the match because Roman got distracted, Sami hit the Haluva kick, and then Finn Balor hits the coup de grace on Sami Zayn for the 1-2-3. So Finn Balor joins Braun Strowman in Money in the Bank. So we got 2 guys from Raw. We got to get 2 more guys coming up next week. And also SmackDown Live tomorrow will have 4 qualifying matches, I guess, throughout these weeks to find out who's going to join the Raw guys at Money in the Bank. Same thing also for the women. Again, like I said earlier in this review, what we're seeing, again, and I could be wrong on this, the beginning of bitter Roman Reigns. This Roman Reigns that's getting upset. He's getting fucked over week after week after week. He even said in a promo, he's feeling disrespected by management. There you go. They need to start doing that. And again, I have zero faith in creative. I do. Just like I guarantee all of you as well have zero faith in creative. But it's now or never. That's all I'm saying. And like I said, the idea of Roman being the guy, being the babyface that Vince McMahon wants him to be, it's not going to work. It's not going to fucking work. It doesn't matter how much they try, what the fuck they do. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. This, however, bitter Roman can work, in my honest opinion. But I want it from you. In the comment threads of this video, what's your thoughts on the idea of bitter Roman Reigns and all leading to the heel turn? Let me know in the comment threads of this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We're almost at 1,700. We're on the way there, okay? Let me just clarify on that as well. And also, again, if you're new to this channel as well, hit that thumbs up button as well. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share this video throughout your entire social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, what have you. I'll be back tomorrow for my SmackDown Live review. I will be uploading the vlog from Backlash tomorrow, so it'll be up on the channel live tomorrow afternoon time, or maybe in the morning, one or the other. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, where again I tweet throughout all these shows: Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, Impact Wrestling. Yes, I review Impact Wrestling now on this channel, and pay-per-views, and also above all else with all you awesome mother flowers. I want to give a big thank you to the homie himself, Salrex, for the awesome overlay that you see here on this channel. If you are a YouTuber, a podcaster out there, and you want awesome layouts, overlays, logos done for your channel or your podcast, hit him up over at Twitter at @officialsalrex. He's done overlays, logos, and layouts for this channel, for me, for OK Fabe on his channel, for Solid Monster, the Solid Monster Wrestling Sounds Off podcast, JD from NY206, that they do it for Roman shirt. It's selling like hotcakes, motherfucker. It's selling like hotcakes over at Barbershop Window. Also, Big Mike from Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show, and so on and so forth, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for the SmackDown Live review. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, motherflowers, it's Steve. It is wrestling and whatever. Peace out, y'all. I'm telling you, motherflowers, again, Money in the Bank. It's not over for Roman. It's not over, but we'll see. Thank you, Jinder. I guess some of you are saying right now, right?